What's the deal, everybody? It's your boy Steve, and we're back here with another video. Hope you are having a fascinating and wonderful day. And for today's video, I'll be sharing with y'all my workout routine. I'll be sharing with y'all how I work out my arms, my muscles, my legs, and lastly, how I do my basketball training. Now, since most gyms and YMCAs around Charlotte are unfortunately closed because of the pandemic, I do my exercises and workouts at my rental home. Now for basketball, literally every single hoop in Charlotte that I've seen has been taken down except for only 2. I go to play at the one closest to my rental home, other than when I travel down to South Carolina up here, since every single one of them has been taken down, unfortunately, which I don't understand why. It's about time we get the hoops back up and the people at the parks playing again. Hopefully soon they'll put the hoops back up on the goals so I can go play ball against other people, and that the YMCAs and gyms will open up soon. But first, before we start today's video, I'd like to say thank you all very much for your support. I've gained around 30 subscribers over the past 2 weeks, and I appreciate y'all very much. Thank you for all the shares, the mentions, the comments. I appreciate it very much, and I hope y'all continue to stick with me as I continue my journey of my media career. Now, as you all know, my goal is to hit 1K by October, which is kind of a stretch, but I believe we can do it. If I reach 1K by October, I'll shave my mustache. Yes, my beautiful mustache, which I haven't done in over 2 years. Say what? If you want to see this happen, please slap the subscribe button right now. Now, on to the video. Yeet! Now, before I start exercising, I always like to stretch because you don't want to injure yourself while you're working out. So I do all sorts of stretches, including arm bends, arm raises, squats, stretching out your legs, doing crunches, push-ups, sit-ups, stuff like that. I do that stuff first to get my muscles loose. Don't want to hurt myself when I'm exercising, so it's always important to stretch. So after I do those, I start doing the stuff that I do for my arms. Now for my arms, I do push-ups and stuff like that, lifting heavy things. Now since I don't have any weights, I also use water jugs. These things right here. So I usually do curls, bicep curls with these, like this. I do multiple sets of these, about 15 on each side for each set. I do it as long as I can. Now they may look small, but they're actually pretty big, and they will definitely get heavy after a while. So basically I do a bunch of stuff with the water jugs since I don't have any weights, and also lift a lot at work, so that basically gets my arm exercises up. I've been trying to gain some more muscle over the past couple of months, and I've seen some progress. I'm sure some of y'all are also wondering, why isn't my hair spiked up? Why is it all out like this? Well, some days I don't spike it up just to save gel, you know, because the hair gel I use can cost a good bit of money, so I don't want to spike it up all the time. Plus, it's really hard to get out of your hair. So some days I go with just this. This is what my hair looks like when it's not spiked up. Now honestly, I don't do these every day. I try to do them every day, but some days I just can't because of my schedule. So I try to do these as much as I can. So for basketball, I usually go to the place I talked about earlier every 2 or 3 days. I try to get as much shots up as I can, but we'll get to that in a minute. But now I want to share with y'all what I do for my legs and some jumping exercises that I do. make sure you're hydrated. It's still really hot here in August, around the 90s, mid-90s, so make sure you drink plenty of water. It hasn't felt like it's been summer to me, but it's summertime, it's August, it's definitely going to be hot, so make sure you're hydrated so you don't get dehydrated and have problems while working out. Good stuff. I do the jumping exercises and use for basketball so I can jump higher, play better defense. I like to play defensive line basketball, so the jumping helps when I come up to block a shot or whatever. And also I do speed drills. So I run up and down this driveway right here to practice my speed and agility. So it tires me out a lot, but that's another thing I do. I'd also like to show you some of the running drills I do. I also run around the neighborhood, but here's some of the running exercises that I do up and down this driveway. Basketball training and workouts the same day that I do these exercises with the arms and legs and jumping like that, because once you lift weights and stuff and you go out and play basketball, your shot won't be good. Your arms will be so tired, legs will be so tired, you'll play terrible. So that's why I do them on separate days. As you can tell, I'm kind of running out of breath right now, very exhausted. I also carry an inhaler with me in case, because I need one. I run out of air quickly, so I always bring an inhaler as well. Also, make sure you keep your hands behind your head. It'll help you with your air. Don't bend over. That'll just make you have a worse time breathing. So I always put my hands behind my head. I was taught that when I did cross country and track. So make sure you keep your hands behind your head. Now let's continue.
5 minutes later.
Now for basketball, I usually, when I first arrive to a court, I like to warm up, get my shot ready, especially before a game or if I'm playing some other people, so I can get kind of used to the court. So I first do layups, just close shots. I like to shoot at almost every single spot on the court, and I shoot from the same spot until I make like 3 or 5 in a row, you know. After I get familiar to the court or whatever, after I shoot around some, I start doing more crazy stuff like layups. I try to do different kinds of layups, crazy ones between the legs, all sorts of layups. I do my crossovers, get my dribble right and everything. I start attempting dunks. Once my legs are warmed up and ready, I'll start practicing dunks and layups, all sorts of kinds. That's going to do it for today's video. If you haven't yet, please hit the like and subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you'll know the next time I upload. See you on the next one. I'm out. And remember to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel with Gatorade.